Hey guys, check this out. 1956 F100 small window. Yes, we didn't actually use a big window on this one. We actually used what the customer had, and it was a small window. And small windows are actually really cool still. And so if you got a big window, awesome, you're one of the lucky ones. But if you have a small window, guess what? Small windows are cool too, and they don't actually get as hot in the cabin. So what we have here is a 1956 F100 lowered. I mean, look at this. We are, I don't know, 4 inches off the ground. This thing is slammed to the ground, and it's on a Porterbuilt chassis because we want nothing but the very best for our customers. We want it to corner like it's on rails. We want the comfort and reliability of this chassis to be just super good. Of course, we got Wilwood brakes, we got a Currie rear end, all the bells and whistles underneath that you would want. This thing handles like a dream. So down to the ground, super cool. Of course, then we got a beautiful paint job. Like, this thing is, the guys have done such a good job. I would say the body shop is on point with their body work. The guys lay down paint. I mean, we cut and buff it so it looks like a mirror, but I've had a lot of people come in and say, have you cut and buffed this already? But the guys just do a phenomenal job laying down clear. They do a really good job. And so we've got this BASF paint. It's a beautiful dark burgundy color, kind of a red brandy wine color. Like, check this out. That brightness with the sun shining on it, it's almost like it's 2 different colors depending upon what part of the day you look at it in. It goes real dark, but it also has this very like bright cherry look, you know, a cherry that's not, you know, super dark, kind of that bright cherry look, looks super good. And it's got pearl in it, so it's got a lot of nice flop. Of course, we got a crate motor, Gen 3 Coyote motor, 10-speed automatic transmission with a Whipple 3-liter supercharger, and you're going to get about 750 horsepower out of this. Runs great, amazing. How do I know? Because we have 1,000 miles on this truck. It runs, it drives, we've perfected it, we've tested it. Every vehicle that leaves our shop has 1,000 miles on it. And so not a lot of guys are willing to do that, because why would you want to risk chipping the paint? Well, it's just a risk we have to take. And guess what? Occasionally we have to touch something up. And we tape it up the best we can. We get a lot of people make fun of us when we're driving down the road. We look like hillbillies. JK tapes, if you want to go check that out, that's what we use, and we sell that on our website, but we put all their tape on here to help protect the paint. And it does help, because we've got 1,000 miles on it, and I didn't actually have to paint anything on the front, even though we drove it a lot. We got a lot of body front mods right here just to make it kind of GT inspired. We got some really cool lights right here that are super awesome, and they glow real nice at nighttime. It looks pretty sweet. Of course, you got some Holly lights right here. We love those as well. And the wheel choice on this, we actually went with AG luxury wheels, because we wanted a nice 3-piece wheel. We wanted to have a little bit of hardware. We wanted a dark finish on it, and so we kind of went with them, and they provided the perfect match on here. Of course, we're running some nice Michelin tires on here, so the performance and everything is good. We got 2 45/40 20s up front, and we got 3 45/30 20s out back. That's actually pretty wide. We've got a lot of meat back here, and so he needs it because he's got plenty of power. One of the other things we've got right here is some wide fenders. So if you're going to have meats on your tires, you're going to have to widen this out, and that's another thing that we did right there. Some mini tubs on the inside of the bed, so really just goes together well. A couple little touches here. So rather than having the traditional mirror or the swan mirror that a lot of people used back in the day, we actually got these little carbon fiber mirrors that we helped design the arm and put together, and a little bit more of a, again, that GT look without actually paying $4,000 for GT mirrors. And so to kind of stick with the vintage taillight, you know, we were never going to put the 1956 shield on here. That just would have ruined the look on this. And so we went a little bit kind of an older style. In the earlier years, a little bit more kind of that early 50s, it was a little bit more like this. You saw a lot of these types of shapes. And so we decided to go more kind of a rocket ship look, and then we shortened everything up, made some changes. We made a cool little billet arm right here that we installed, kind of hide those fasteners. And of course, all of our wiring from this is going through here and down into here. Oh, look at that. There's a rock right there. I'll have to get that out. Back here, we have a really nice roll pan, if you will, with a diffuser built into it. You can see this right here. We've got these cool little diffusers. And then, of course, we got this billet Cerakoted piece here with the exhaust coming out right there. So looks pretty cool. And of course, in the tailgate here, we kind of made some changes just to provide a little bit of a look right there to kind of make it different. And of course, we don't have Ford in it, but it's a Ford. All right. Very cool Costa Rica style of wood. It's a mahogany that we got from Costa Rica, and very cool. We wanted a lot of character in the wood, but also not a lot of knots. And we also wanted to be able to get some red in here. And also, if you take a look at this, if you notice, it's kind of this character in this red, and then it kind of changes and fades to kind of a charcoal color to match here. That's something that we have perfected here. If you know anything about me, I used to be in woodworking. Currently, I still manufacture all of our wood beds and help design all the colors and finishes. I picked out the color on this. A lot of our customers will say, "What do you think, Jason?" I think I want red. And so this is all the inspiration I got was he wants something red. And so this is kind of where we landed. And he kind of let me pick the wood. He let me pick the finish. Super, super awesome guy. We're excited to be able to keep working with him. He's got another build following up right behind this one. So we've talked a lot about the exterior. Let's go check out the interior. Why don't you come over here, check this out. This is kind of where things get a little bit different than your average 1956. So this interior is pretty nice, state of the art. We've done a lot of things in here to, upgrade the interior to make it comfortable. Obviously, it's not vintage. It's very modern looking with a nod to vintage, but at the same time, there's nothing really vintage about this truck anymore. It is a sports truck. It's made to be driven. It handles super well, and it's just freaking amazing. And so we got these really cool 2018 Mustang GT seats. They're powered, and we did kind of a Ferrari style look through here, and then we added a little bit of gray right through here, a little stripe. And then, of course, the same stripe, asymmetrical on the center console lid. And then you've got, your insert right here. You've got your bass amp, your windows right here, your push button start, your parking brake, all lights, the 10-inch Sony display, your Dakota digital gauges, your Restomod AC. And from there, you got a Spark Industry steering wheel that we had leather wrapped and matched to everything else. And so super cool. Even if you take a look at the floor mats, it even says GT100 on it. So these floor mats actually are custom designed and made in-house. And so all of our upholstery is done in-house. So the only thing we don't do at Fat Fender Garage is actually powder coat. Everything in-house done, from chassis design, from chassis fabrication, everything's done in-house. All the upholstery is done in-house. All the body, paint, fabrication, electrical wiring, everything done in-house. And it becomes a lot of parts and pieces to manage, but it also allows us to control the quality and the look and the styling. We're able to bring it all together because we can, see the vision all the way through from beginning to end, rather than farming it out to 3 or 4 different places and hope that they have the same vision as we have. We're really excited about it. We're actually done. We're ready to kick it off to the customer and get it to him. It's being picked up today, and it's going to be on its way off to its home back in San Antonio. So this guy was real patient with us and gave us an opportunity to build this truck for him. He's excited to drive it. He's excited to have it home. So we're ready to get this thing off and on to the customer, and that's it. We're done. We're all finished. We are super glad to have this off to him, and I hope you enjoyed it. This thing's beautiful. It's a work of art. Is it practical for everybody? No, I admit that it's not practical for everybody, but it's practical for a few. And if you ever get a chance to sit in one of these and drive one of these, you understand why people build trucks, cars to this magnitude, because you can't actually own one like this unless you build one like this. And that's what kind of is really cool, is this is one of one. I can go buy Ferraris and Lamborghinis, and if you're that kind of guy and you want that, that's great, but this is one of one. And that's what makes owning a classic built to this level so unique and special, is wherever you go, you have the very nicest, best 1956 Ford truck that has ever been built. Unfortunately, we build a lot of these, and so we have a lot of customers that actually get to say that, so it's kind of cool. So I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Hopefully we've answered enough questions about it. If not, go ahead and leave some comments, nice comments. You don't need to be rude or mean or anything like that, and we'll try to answer those for you. And so we're not driving in this one, but we do have a video where we actually do drive it and show you what it's like to drive it. So go find that video online, go check it out, and you'll see a complete driving video, get to listen to it, hear the exhaust, hear it run. This is just kind of a preview of the outside and talking points of the video, which is kind of hard to do when we're doing driving videos. And so anyways, like, subscribe, follow our channel. We've got more content, we got more trucks, we got a lot of different things coming out. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.